got into the paranormal back in 1986 as a young man. I had a grandfather who was a World War II veteran, so we knew as a family it would only be a matter of time before he passed. This is my mom's dad I'm talking about. And I was at my father's house, which is about 30 miles away from my mom's dad's house. I woke up in the middle of the night one night, and there he was. And I'm like, what are you doing here, Papa? Well, that's my mom's dad standing in my dad's house, which he shouldn't have been there at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And he was solid. He didn't say anything, but he smiled at me and then disappeared right in front of my face. So the next day after that dream I had, I called up to Grandma's because I was worried about it. You know? And my uncle from out of state answered the phone. He said, well, your grandpa passed last night and we're all coming in for the funeral. So that really I was like, whoa, there's something to that, you know. About 6 months later, we all went to Grandma's, we were having dinner, and I told them all, you know, I said, hey, the night Grandpa died, I had this really weird experience. He was standing at the corner of the bed, solid, and one by one, most of their faces went funny, and they all had the same experience. So I knew right then and there, there's something else that happens when you die. It was like he was coming to say goodbye to all of us. Yeah, well, anyone can get into this field, you know. I always tell folks, in my personal opinion, there's no experts in this field. There's no way to prove everything with 100% accuracy, okay? All you really need to do, you know, I recommend getting a small digital recorder, any kind of camera, cell phone, whatever, and just go into locations. You know, you go in, take some pictures, do some voice recordings, and start that way. Try to get with some people that have been doing it a while. Anyone can do it. It's not an exact science. We're learning more as we go, but there's no experts in this field. You know, anyone can do this. We're just talking about EVPs today. One of the most compelling ones I ever captured was at this really old, it used to be like I'd call it a way station back from the 1700s. We got on an EVP what I would refer to as two spirits communicating with each other about us. We walked into the room, you hear one voice say, here they come, do you want to tell them? And the other voice goes, no, you tell them.
Wow.
And we were like, what? You know, they're talking with each other, and we were just blown away by that. That's one of the most compelling EVPs I've ever captured.
How can our listeners get a hold of you if they want to have you at an event or have you speak or lecture?
You can go to my website, www.davespinks.paranormalinvestigator.com. It has links to all my stuff, my emails, everything.
I would highly suggest to our listeners to check out his YouTube channel. He's got some amazing content on it, and I just can't stress that enough to my followers to check that out. Well, I want to thank you and everyone at Live Paranormal. If you guys have a chance, check his page out, check his YouTube channel out. Make sure you share it, because you know that's what I'm all about. Share. This is the most important. That's the only way we're going to be able to grow the field.
Absolutely.
So thank you again, Dave, for the interview.
All right, thank you, Scott. Appreciate it.